So yeah, we're back. We are back in the part 4 of the Beyond Blue. Apparently, we still had a fight with Ren because she doesn't want to talk about Nana and also her school. But apparently, we got a good news from it, right? That the locations he got the location from from what we got around. So basically, he got the area that the people had not shared about the black letter. So apparently, we're going to this.
Same night, last dive. We're near the coastal area where Andrea and her mother will
I
be
was
spotted.
spotted.
Suit checked and rechecked. Can't risk any exposure in case the bloom hasn't completely resolved. Hard to swim after absorbing neurotoxin. Seriously. Diving now.
Apparently, this is gonna be the last dive. Let's see what's happened.
I'm in.
Mirai, are you sure you want to do this dive?
I'm okay.
And you're sure you want to record in our streaming format?
Yes.
Ready? Recording now.
Tonight we're recording from the open ocean in the Western Pacific. For those of you who are returning, we're trying to get an updated status on the mother and baby sperm whale that we've been following on our stream. We're recording tonight's stream because we have reports that the mother whale is distressed, and we don't want to surprise viewers if these reports are true.
After discovering a whale fall in our research zone, we suspected that the whales may have been exposed to a toxin or pathogen, and are currently investigating. Samples from several females in the pod tested positive for a toxin that we believe resulted from exposure to a harmful algal bloom near the coastal area just outside our research zone.
As I approach the whales, I'm going to turn off my mic, but keep on my video feed. No.
Oh, another whale fall. Another whale fallen. Probably the pathogen was. Oh,
The whales that we tested showed low level of this toxin, so we do not believe they will suffer from long-term effects. However, we expect that the mother whale was exposed to a higher level and was also more vulnerable because of
this
her
ASAP.
pregnancy.
Another whale approaching. Oh, or they probably know that the whale fallen will be a good meal.
Andre, those orcas sure look like they're
It's
threatening
training the baby whale. Yeah, yeah. And for A12. Yeah, this is the A12. Ah, the family are protected.
Stay close to your aunties. They
You
know the
know,
way.
yeah, that must be a good thing. This actually is a story.
As far as we know,
Well,
those were the only 2 whales affected by the bloom.
hmm.
With all of Andrea's technology genius, he still hasn't invented a way to be in 2 places at the same time. Before my flight home landed, Irina and Andre had already confirmed the location of the harmful bloom. I stayed close to home with Nana until she passed the next year.
Ah, really?
Ren moved in with me to save money while she finished school.
Which is
great.
Okay.
Mostly.
Mostly.
It was Ren's idea to keep the live stream going remotely using one of Andrea's drones. But it was my fabulous idea to have Ren join the stream to choose the questions from the audience.
Okay.
She is definitely a hit.
Okay. 2 years later in the
Yeah,
Western
why?
Pacific. It's ready to be diving. You sure? 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 Are you gonna dive again? After back with the rat? Not really sure you will.
While I was away, the baby became an auntie.
The baby became a...
I think she likes it. She still buzzes me when I play my coda sounds, so that is still a mystery. But I swear, we understand each other completely.
So apparently that's all about the Beyond Blue. But before the thing, gonna I'm gonna play all of the videos that we have found previously in the tablet. So yeah, let's skip this one. I'm gonna give my review later about this. Let's go to the pot. Let's go to the sub. That's for all of the videos that we have. Are they all open? Yes. So basically, made the legendary Sylvia Early, National Geographic Explorer, Mission Blue founder, and Beyond Blue advisor. Oh,
As a child, I had no idea how important the ocean is. That the great majority of life on Earth is in the sea. That the greatest diversity of life is in the sea. My name is Sylvia Earle. I'm a scientist, an oceanographer, an ocean explorer. I've spent years at sea aboard ships and thousands of hours under the sea. I've seen things others have not. If others could see what I've witnessed, they would know how much the ocean has changed, and they would know why caring for the ocean matters to everyone, everywhere. The ocean is Earth's life support system, generating most of the oxygen in the atmosphere, capturing much of the carbon dioxide produced by human actions. The ocean is the planet's living blue heart. Every creature has a story. Every one, whether you're looking at a little crab, or a starfish, or a shark. If people stayed on the shore and never got underwater, how would we ever know that they have communities, they have faces? Their importance as fellow citizens, as cultures, as amazing creatures that we can learn from. There's a lot of water we now know elsewhere in the solar system and elsewhere in space. But to have a liquid ocean with frozen polar areas, it's taken 4.5 billion years to shape the world in a way that is favorable to humankind. It's taken us about 4.5 decades to significantly unravel systems.
okay.
No ocean, no life. No ocean, no us.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Sylvia Early. Let's see another thing that is really interesting me out.
Island of Dominica. I've had the sort of greatest honor to spend thousands of hours in the company of the sperm whale families. And over the last 15 years, we've come to know 30 different families. We know about 10 of those personally. My research focuses mostly on the connection between these families' lives and what they say to each other, and how they succeed in the ocean by living in these small families. They live these rich and complex lives in part of the ocean that we find difficult to even explore. Sperm whale society is matrilineal, meaning it's grandmothers and daughters that will live together for life. The young males live in the family until they're about teenagers, and then they go on this sort of open ocean wander for about 15 to 20 years before they are breeding age. But females will stay together for life. They communally raise and defend their babies, and they live in this sort of community of neighboring families just like we do. Behavior is what you do, but culture is how you've learned to do it. In the same way that we're all humans, but some of us eat with chopsticks and some of us eat with a fork. We're all still eating, but how we've learned to eat is importantly different.
Okay.
The secret for how these animals are surviving are these traditional behaviors. And that's why every calf counts. Every female calf is critically important. And each one of those that we lose so much potential. I think one thing that my research has shown is that our lives are really similar. The values that we have in our families, love your mom, be a good neighbor, learn from your grandmother's experience. And ultimately, life is about the quality of the relationships that you build with those around you, whether you're a whale or not. The secrets that my grandmother learned are helping me to survive now. Ensuring that these grandmothers survive to be grandmothers to share their stories, and ensuring that these babies live long enough to learn them is what's going to enable these animals to be around for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, hatch secure, life support running, and we are ready for the water.
Oh, yes. Look at the length of that thing. He is wider than the sub.
Going where no one else has.
2,000 meters in Antarctica.
My depth, 1,000 meters on bottom, over.
As a scientist, I could tell you we discover something new every time we go out. That's been my drive, to discover things, to uncover mysteries that we can then solve.
But our boldest mission is
We're
just
on a new frontier of ocean exploration that will bring out the explorer in all of us.
Ocean X.
We're partnering with the Ocean X Initiative to build a mind-blowing platform for exploration.
Okay.
A research vessel that's a one-of-a-kind ocean
Conservation
conservation media
Media
platform to explore the world's oceans in ways that were never before possible. To create one big wave for the ocean.
Ocean's mission to explore the ocean.
Still a massive part of this planet we know nothing about.
We need to make people understand what we do in the next 10 years is going to determine what the ocean looks like in 200 years' time.
Audiences glued to Blue Planet 2 have been starkly reminded of the problems of plastics pollution.
Okay.
50 years ago, Jacques Cousteau and the Calypso managed to capture our imagination. Somehow we lost that moment. We have to get back that personal connection to the sea.
The greatest era of exploration is still ahead of us. Exploring the ocean can help provide a piece to the big puzzle.
Let's hopefully the Ocean Eggs are exploring everything that we don't understand. I just hope. Well, actually, after this game, I have like interested things. I intrigued about what happens with the Ocean Egg. What are the things they explode already in oceans? And I just want to know how many percentage that we explore the ocean. As far as I understand, a lot of people just say, a lot of articles just say in the internet, like 5%. We only discover 5% of the ocean so far. So it's not even hit 10%. I just want to know what are the things that have been explored with Ocean X by this game. Probably there might be multiple companies that has the same mission. But the thing is, the things that I know of currently is Ocean X. Just trying to look their Instagram, probably their YouTube channel if they provided something really interesting to find and to see on their YouTube channel. Probably their documentations. The thing is, instead of just seeing the ocean itself, I'm really curious about the creatures. Well, we don't know what happens. Like, as we can see, if you actually just search a Mariana Trench, a lot of creatures that we don't know are available in the Mariana Trench stuff. Like a bluefish or something, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't appear in the human swimming zone. It's only available in Mariana Trench and also anglerfish. We don't even know what's happened with it, and how many does it has? How many does it populate in the midnight zone? Probably, yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna try to make a research. Where I'm just trying to take a look everything what's inside their blogs, their documentations, and yeah, their video documentary. Yeah, probably. And let's see, learn how we can help and show help from them. Well, this is like a general. I don't want to see them. I just want to see like anything that intrigued me. Like everybody's interested in events. They've dived down into deep and explored the rest of the deep sea. This is unique. By sign.
Hydrothermal vents are located on the seabed, often in deep water, but sometimes in shallower water. And they form in areas where new oceanic crust is being formed. You can have 400-degree water here and 2-degree water over here. It's an accelerometer for chemistry, and you can form organic compounds in the absence of biology. Everybody's interested in vents because of the metals, including humans. But the metals are sort of the nuclei for life. When you think about what's required for life, you've got to have an energy source, you've got to have a system that's able to utilize that energy source, and the organisms sort of co-evolve with the
low
rock.
battery.
And
Please
in my
charge.
mind, that's probably how life originated. There are reservoirs of precious metals in the deep sea, and we do have societal needs for precious metals. It's very short-sighted and dangerous to exploit resources in ecosystems that we don't truly understand how those ecosystems function.
Deep sea mining is when people go out and extract minerals from the seafloor. People do this because a lot of the minerals that we have on land are actually being depleted, like copper and zinc. So we're looking to the ocean to get those minerals.
Oh, that's why in Subnautica,
solar panels primarily.
when we get to the vent,
cell phone boards,
a lot of
it's
things
necessary to advance society
that we
and
got,
get us off
materials that we get
fuels.
from them are this thing.
We simply have no idea about the environmental consequences of a lot of
And
these
dynamite.
actions that we're taking in the deep sea. We have
Low
tended
battery.
to go
Please
for the
charge.
quick benefit, and we'll deal with the consequences later. Well, I think that has caught up with us.
We don't know enough right now to effectively, selectively mine the deep sea without catastrophic consequences.
The science has always lagged behind the industrialization. I would like for once to see the science ahead of the industrialization and have the science define the limits of the industrialization.
Oh, okay. Let's go with that. Let's go with a little help from my friends. Little fingers.
Imagine if I was sent in to go study the Mona Lisa and I come in with a pair of snippers and I'm like, I'm gonna need to cut this baby up a little bit to see what kind of chemical composition is going on there. Like, you wouldn't do that, right?
Low battery.
What is that?
Please charge.
Oh, it's a bubble
We
thing.
don't have to kill these animals. We don't have to kill to understand. If we could do a single cell, that means we don't need to kill 20,000 animals to be able to really understand that one. We can do our work much more non-invasively.
So we are working this year on a new project to deploy tags on orcas. We need to learn more about the diet and how they use the habitat. So by deploying those tags, we get the information we need. It is the least invasive method. It is suction cups. So it is not a scratch on the whale afterwards, which is something we really like.
Oh, okay.
In the deep sea, we use these like robotic claws from the oil and gas industry that gets you the sample, but this is so archaic. So we've been designing something called squishy robot fingers, which are ways to be gentle when we study the deep sea. But I think we could even take this another level. There's some organism we quickly
Low battery.
encase it. It's like
Please
a medical
charge.
checkup. We give it a swab to get its genome. We image it from all directions. We open it up, the animal goes away, and we have more information than we've ever had before. These animals are Mona Lisas. Our perception of them should change. We should be more delicate.
Okay. The last thing that intrigued me is basically the brine pools, which is a lake inside of the sea, a lake inside of the ocean. How does it happen? I don't know. But let's dive down into the brine pools and learn how they may hold clues to medical cures and the origin. Sorry, not this one. This one. I just want to know what happens with the brine pools.
Brine pools are amazing habitat.
Oh, it's habitat.
It's a lake on the bottom of the ocean.
Low battery. Please
And
charge.
it's this surreal seascape. Chemically, each one of them is unique.
These brines undoubtedly contain bacteria, archaea, and viruses that are unknown to science. We know that they're incredibly rich in undescribed life forms. They have the perfect cocktail, the perfect recipe for life. These sites aren't just salty, they can be violent, characterized by eruptions and incredibly unstable conditions. So to live in them, you have to not only be hardy, but you have to be able to endure constantly changing conditions because not one day is the same.
Oh, okay.
The organisms that live there, they undergo a constant biological warfare with each other to dominate the environment, to survive in the system. The biochemicals that they produce to do that biological warfare are applicable to curing diseases like cancer,
Low battery.
Alzheimer's.
Please
They produce
charge.
antibiotics and antivirals that can also be used to improve human health. And we drop targets as we go, so we know exactly where we sample. exploring these habitats is absolutely necessary because the metabolic potential there has the capacity to change the way we think about medicine, to change the way we think about antibiotics, based on our knowledge that we gain from studying these incredible environments in the deep sea.
Well, actually, that's all about everything. We learned about the suns from how they actually maintain the tech and how they actually manage to study every animals by coding the tech, especially the orcas. Orcas, whales, humpback, another thing. The things that I've found is here is blue whales. But apparently they are focusing on the humpback and the sperm whales that they actually study.
Low battery.
So basically
Please charge.
That's all about the Beyond Blue. So far the games are I was thinking for the first time that this game is going to be like a bit challenging, like what we have in Subnautica. If you ever played Subnautica before, a little bit of sneak peek. Subnautica has a more challenge than that. We just need to, well, actually the feature has the same. We're able to deep dive to the midnight zone. But apparently in this game there's no creatures who wants to attack us. Well, actually the developers just log the feature. Not the feature. They don't build the features to attack in the game like what Subnautica did.
Low battery.
But the thing
Please
is,
charge.
This is for educational purpose. Games for educational for you to understand how the whale how is the whale working, how is the whale life, how the creature's life, how important that you have to understand about the sea, especially how to manage the balance of the sea and not to make every pollution, and to make educational to understand on how the ocean prefer and the ocean scientists, I would say, have learned and study about all the ocean. And yeah, that's all. I don't wanna, even though
Low battery. Please charge.
if we see in the tablet, even though I didn't scan for all the things, but apparently majority of the things are already scanned. Even in the deep sea, we scanned everything. But yeah, but apparently aside of that, all the story arcs are ended. We understand how the sperm whale life cycle is going from its juvenile to getting older. And yeah, that has been Beyond Blue for the game. Mazal, and see you in the next game. Probably this game I'm gonna give like 6.5 out of 10 of this. Yeah, this is, but for education.
Low battery. Please charge.
Game wise, I'm gonna give 6.5. But education, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's for me. I'm Mazal. See you in the next video, another game. Yeah, let's get her back in another video with me. Bye bye.